snatched him an hour ago.
Snatch who?
Oh shit. Nobody? What's up?
No, I'm on stream. I'm on stream. Hey, have you seen this crazy shit happening? Yo, my phone is going crazy. I don't know what's true and what's not yet.
What? What's happening? What happened?
So there's a whole indictment involving OTF. I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's bad business. We talked about this shit a couple like 18 months ago. But Quando Rondo kept it real and said a dude reached over his chest and killed this man. He didn't tell the real story, but yeah, you got 5 of them picked up, 2 rental cars, flights. They say paid for by OTF credit card, but I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Durk ain't that stupid. If he gonna send some hitters to do something, he ain't gonna pay for it with his credit card. But if he's sending his rappers and their entourage out here to film a video or, fucking do some work in the studio, then yes, that's a company expense. But if niggas get out here and want to do their own personal shit, that's on them. But I think what's gonna fuck them is one of the shooters saying they did it for a record. They was promised a record deal.
Whack. Whack. This is where we need the exposers. I'm gonna be glued to Clubhouse as y'all. We gonna find everything out. But here's the thing.
Listen. Look,
there's a cooperant, Whack. You know there's a cooperant.
There's a cooperant. There's a few.
I read through the indictment.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me tell you what the exposers know.
Okay.
Within 1 hour, you're gonna hear some whopping news.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. You heard it from the 100 side of the trenches / exposers. Within 1 hour, you're going to hear some whopping news that I know you don't know because you would have said it.
No, I've been hearing some things, but I need like the official. I can't play.
Well, it happened about 45 minutes ago, but I'm going to let you hear it first, Zach.
What is it, Wack? You got to break it.
Listen. Brick Baby didn't broke too much shit, okay? Because 18 months ago, he came on No Jumper and said, you can't say they didn't sign for King Von no more and put everything on OTF when nobody was thinking about OTF. Weird shit, right? But in about an hour, you're going to hear some whopping news.
Okay, Wack. Hey, listen. This is one of those rare times.
I'll give you a little hint. Not as big, but P. Diddy status. But just not as big.
What? Yo, Wack, me and you got to sit down and break this indictment down. There's a few things. There's so much. Yo, co-conspirator 4 is a local person. He got the drop on the hotel. He called and told them, yo, he's staying at this hotel. And you know and I know.
Well, let me say this. There's one dude that's in jail.
Yeah.
From their side.
Okay.
And they've been calling him a rat. They've been calling him a rat so much, he told them, since you niggas calling me a rat, I'm going to start ratting.
No way.
Okay. Remember, I gave you this. So when you start putting your shit together, I gave you 2 clues today. One dude in jail that's from their team that they've been calling a rat. They've been calling him a rat so much, he said, I'm going to start ratting, goddammit. I think he's been performing. And about 45 minutes ago, a big situation has happened that's going to rock the music industry. You'll hear about it before the night's up. I gave you a hint. P. Diddy type shit, just not as big.
What? Who is the local person that's co-conspirator number 4? Because all y'all LA niggas be knowing exactly when the rappers get to the hotels, who gave the drop. That's one thing I know about y'all LA niggas. Y'all know exactly when niggas touch down to those.
Could it be the guy that came on the podcast and said, I guess they can't say OTF ain't slid for King Von? I don't know.
You think so?
No, bro. I mean, listen, for me to know who gave the drop, I'm just like them. I don't know. But what I'm telling you is this. There's somebody from their side that had been accused of telling.
Yo, Wack.
That got so mad and said, since y'all calling me a rat, I'm going to start ratting. And about 53 minutes ago, some major shit just happened. Something like some puffy shit, just not as big.
An arrest.
You're on the right track.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Again, we don't know who. There's somebody they call co-conspirator one. They're claiming that's the boss who put money on people. Who said he was putting money on people's head. He said to the person using the OTF card, "Don't book nothing under a name connected with me." That's going to be a big problem. That's going to be a big problem.
Co-conspirator one said, "This is conspirator. This is not a rat. This is co-conspirator one said, don't book nothing that's tied to me, right?"
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way,
I just told you.
By the way, it could be a rat, right? Like, I think co-conspirator 2 is a rat. I'm gonna tell you why. How are you the trigger man? You're the third trigger man. There's 3 trigger men. We know the other 2 names. They got picked up. The driver got picked up. The nigga who gave the guns got picked up. But one of the trigger men who pulled the trigger, he's listed as co-conspirator 2. Now I think there's gonna be a superseding indictment where he gets indicted, but he's already telling. You get what I'm saying?
Listen to me.
Go ahead.
I think co-conspirator one is lining up for what I told you just happened about an hour ago. Something like Puffy, but not as big.
If I think we're talking about the same person, I have direct connects and I have arms that reach over into that camp.
And I bet you can't get them on the phone. Not right now.
I'm going to be honest with you. They've never taken this long to respond to me. They used to be like, Ak, what up? We fuck with you. Like, they show me a lot of love. But it could be a lot going on right now that I'm not at the top of the list of who they want to reply to. But I looked at my message and said delivered.
Okay. Hey, listen. The exposers on the side of the trenches.
Wait, how you know this,
We
Wack?
know what's going on.
Wait, how you know this?
Well, I'll tell you, I always check in with all my teams in all the various cities, right?
Yeah.
Checking in when it comes with my error is not extortion or a punk move. That's letting your team know you coming or letting your team know what's going on. So if you are coming, you know how to move.
Okay.
I got a team in every damn state. Oh my God, some Chicago will come down here. They holler at Wack. When I go up there, I holler at them. So, you know, when certain things is going on, they're going to wake me up and let me know what just went on immediately. In case I have something going on, I'm in the area on the way that way. So you'll hear about that. I told you. I believe co-conspirator one is the gentleman. That's something like Puff, but just not as big.
Okay, all right. I'll take the crypticness off of it.
And I do know.
Hold on.
I do know that this individual is at this point in time just like Puff. That's a cold twist I just gave you, right? Something like Puff, but not as big. But right now, just like Puff.
All right. Right now, you're talking in codes, and we did a whole breakdown. So I'm gonna tell you what I think, and I hope this is not true.
What's my code? What's my code right now?
All right. Well. So this is what we got, and you tell me if we're hot or cold. We believe, and I'm hoping this isn't true. This is one of the times I want to be wrong, because this is my man. Okay? We believe that co-conspirator one seems to be aiming at somebody who's a boss within the OTF organization that could call shots, that could put money up, and also promise music opportunities. It appears that it's aiming at someone who would be Durk, or could be Durk's brother who passed. But the only person living would be Durk. It could be Durk. It's looking like it could be Durk. When I read it at first...
In the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen. That's what you think.
In the kitchen. I'm over here with my homeboys. This is set that a lot of people ain't heard of, but they real. Blast the Fools. Blast the Fools Gangsta Crib. I got my squad out here with my other squad. They out here with me. But you hotter than fish grease right now. And probably in about 18 minutes, you probably going to hear the breaking news. You're going to be like, yo, Wack100 in exposing the 100-sided truthers. You tried to tell me. Once again, here goes the math. Something like Puff, but just not as big, but right now just like Puff.
Yeah, but
what is Puff right now? Where's he at?
Well, Puff is in MDC in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay. That's FEDS, right?
That is the Federal Detention Center, yes.
Something like Puff, but not as big, but kind of just like Puff, means it's kind of like the boss, right?
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. You know why this would shock me a bit? I'll tell you why this would shock me a bit. Lil Durk, if it was Lil Durk. Lil Durk was charged with King Von.
I got it. I'm listening.
He was charged with King Von in a shooting in Atlanta where they were caught on camera. The case got dropped because Von died. He had 3 gun charges in Illinois, a place that supposedly is tough on guns. He didn't do significant time. Durk,
the only time they let things go like that is when Big Brother say we need him out here.
You think so?
I know so. Big Brother say, hey, fall back on that. We need him here. They're going to fall back on it.
Really?
See, because when they come get you, they got a 98% conviction rate. It just ain't hit the blog. It's going to hit any second it's going to hit. And you're going to say, whoa.
All right. I'm about to hit my TMZ people who got connections with the FBI, HSI, and they know how to get it.
Let me ask you something, Act.
I'm hoping it's not true.
Hey, listen. It is what it is, my brother.
Nah, Durk's my guy. Not
everybody out there starting labels. Leave your label as your label. You gotta hustle on the block to get off the block. You can't take the block with you.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Name your company after your block.
No, wait. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Because this is gonna be the question, and I hope everybody keeps this as the question. And in no way, shape, or form will we ever blame the fans or the crowd because, again, we're all grown men. We get millions of dollars from what we do here. This is supposed to be all entertainment. But there was a time that the noise that was prevalent by hip-hop fans and blogs was, when are you going to slide for Von? Is it possible?
And you had Brick Baby go on No Jumper and say, they can't say they didn't slide for Von no more. Just saying, Brick did that like 18 months ago. It was wild. We was like, yo, what are you doing? That's what he said.
I got to get Brick on the phone. Maybe he could break it down for me.
Brick needs to stay off everybody's phone because he looking crazy as a motherfucker right now.
Well, I'm a civilian, so he can't do nothing to me. I got to get him on the phone.
This is the time that we were under the impression it was a bad weed deal. Somebody reached over.
That's what we heard, right? That it was a bad,
yeah. And then Brick comes and says, I guess they can't say they didn't slide with Bond no more. And people are like, what are you talking about, bro? How are you doing that?
So you're saying Brick Baby was the first person who ever said this?
First one to say it.
That's not true. That's not true.
Bullshit. Go do your research.
Chat, is this true?
Go do your research. I'm not talking about a 16-year-old kid from New Hampshire or a 13-year-old from goddamn Connecticut. We talking about a street dude really from LA tied into these people and said that. Me too.
By the way, real quick, I just want to say shout out to everybody in here. Yo, Wack, we're live in front of, again, unfortunately, these things bring like people just intrigued. We're live in front of 25,000.
I need you to the 100 Show StreamYard Live. Yeah. We just did B Sting and I signed Campbell the other day.
I watched it.
And y'all got to go over. That shit was crazy.
Hey, we're live in front of 25,000 people right now, cumulatively.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You're telling me that we might be hearing some breaking news tonight.
Yeah, you're going to hear in the next 15, 20 minutes. It happened about an hour ago.
Yo,
I'm exposers, my nigga. We coming to Dosh Network Unlocked.
I'm waiting right now. If his manager give me the call, you know I gotta Wack. You know I love you and I trust you.
He's not gonna call you. He's not gonna call you.
Hey, listen, that's his song
He's
with
not
Drake.
gonna call you.
His song with Drake, I got from his team. Like they
He's
sent me the
not
shit.
gonna call you.
I think they gonna call me and be like, man, Wack don't know what he talking about.
He's not gonna call you. Not tonight,
I
man.
think
He's not gonna call you.
I think he's at Carbone with his lady. He's staying off the internet. He's not one of them guys who be on the phone.
There, he has jumped up an hour ago.
Okay, well, that means now he's in the Sprinter with the stars in the ceiling, and he's heading back to the Waldorf. Okay.
Nah, he done told everybody shut the fuck up and turn them lights off. Gut back to your spine. We all got this feeling before. This is a fact.
With how much certainty would you say you have?
1,000,000%. I ain't never said nothing to you wasn't real.
You think this is 1,000,000%?
Act. I get it from the horse's mouth because my man is on the move right now. You understand what I'm telling you? He on the move.
God damn, man.
That nigga pulling a Bin Laden right now. Low as a motherfucker. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Yeah, that's what it is.
God.
Everybody, man, listen.
And by the way, Wack. I got all the indictments. We pretty much got the workers at the court. We got all the indictments. I know you love that for the 100 side. If you need anything, by the way, if you need me to send
it for the exposers movement, definitely need it.
If you need me to send it to you, I read the whole thing. Man, they got this. Listen, it's one thing when they be like, oh, we got him here coming in to buy the ski mask. He bought it with cash. All right, cool. You could corroborate that via a surveillance camera. You know what I said? There's a snitch. Here's what I said snitch. It says after the murder, they went to the burger spot and they started to have the conversation about when they gonna get paid. And I said, wait, hold on. The surveillance camera ain't captured that conversation. Somebody told.
Yo, it's finna get ugly.
Somebody told.
Oh, no, they definitely telling us. They cooperating. It's finna be, these 5 arrests probably going to lead to about another 25 more for sure. That's how it go. The streets is a myth. Troy Ave boys.
Yo, I'm going to be honest. Here's the weak link also in the case. If you going to do a murder and you're using the OTF credit card, now granted, you can use it for many different reasons because we all do business. You know when the feds come put a full court press on the person who was booking flights and booking car service, they're not going to say, I'm about to go sit down because I'm going to get a lawyer and I'm not going to say nothing. Person,
you're right.
The person who booked the car and flights going to say, I didn't know that I was booking nothing for a murder.
No, you're right about that. That's a fact. Nah, he's still trying to... I just go fuck you up with a hitty. Yeah. Yo, listen to me, Act. I need you, right?
Hey, by the way, hold on, chat. Hold on, real quick, chat. No, hold on, real quick, Wack. Hey, chat. If this happens to be real, with all due respect to TMZ or any blog outlet, Wack100 is gonna get credit for this, and we're gonna make sure it's known. Because you know what they do, Wack? When people like you break the news, because right now this is breaking news, they'll take this and they'll be like, oh, TMZ broke the news. Or they'll say, oh, this other blog. We got to give the credit where it is, but goddamn, go ahead.
When it breaks, I need a blitz. I need a 7-day blitz for you to drive traffic to the 100 Show YouTube channel. Shit. That's what I need, right? I gave it to you. I could have called no jumper and gave it to them. I worked down there, but I gave it to you, Act. You know what I'm saying? I gave it to your fellow Akademiks followers, your chat people. That's the least they can do. They can claim they heard it first.
All right, let me ask you this question. Why not put Durk's name in the indictment if y'all gonna pick him up the day y'all unseal it? By the way, the indictment, and again, I'm gonna send it to you. It says the grand jury indicted back in June. So they had this indictment since June. Why sit on it since June?
I will tell you this. Before they come snatch you, they usually tap you on your shoulder. Now, think about this. Over the last 4 months, there's been a lot of adjustments going on over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, let me ask you this question too, though. They gave Durk the key to the city. Why would they give him the key to the city?
I mean, they're oblivious to what's going on over there. I mean,
So you don't think the feds holler at the city and say, "Yo, your boy is under"?
I don't think the feds holler at nobody. They the feds. They talk to the feds. Talk to the feds. And you know what? He probably did the work to earn the key to the city. And right now, in the country we live in, you are innocent till proven guilty. Just because you have an arrest doesn't mean you're guilty. Even though they treat you otherwise.
God damn it, man. I hope this ain't what I think it is, man.
Listen, I didn't give you enough clues. You heard it. I broke it right here on your channel.
Yeah.
Right? And you're gonna go ahead. It's gonna pop up. And you're not gonna get that call back from the manager. Everything shut down. That's a fact.
I'm gonna be honest. It's pushing an hour since I hit him. It ain't
not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
You want to bet? I know you a betting man. If he texts me, yo, Ak, don't believe the rumors. Me and Durk cooling right here smoking hookah.
Not gonna happen. Because by AM, something called a booking's gonna happen, and the feds like to beat their chests. And there's gonna be some mug shots everywhere of a couple people.
That's interesting. All right.
By the AM, yo, G Wayne, how long it take for the feds to book you in and produce a mug shot in the feds? How long is that process in? LA Bounty, we know it could be 18 hours. Thursday, yeah. But what about being booked in? Sign the number. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, so hey, listen, man, free Big Hit.
Hey, by the way, why do you think they keep sending me Brick Baby reaction to this on live? Like, why does Brick Baby got anything to does Brick Baby know?
I keep telling you he's the first one said it. When we all thought it was a bad drug deal with Armenians, this fool came on the podcast and said, I guess you can't say OTF ain't slid for King Von no more. You're like, what you talking about? Then he says the dude's name that got killed. Insinuating OTF did that when the whole world thought it was a bad drug deal with Armenians. And he, he kind of runs with the dudes and know the dudes and all this. So when he said it, it's like, damn, where'd that come from? Now when this happens, it's like,
Wack. I'm gonna get Brick. I'm gonna get Brick Baby's number. If he get on here and be like, man, I just got off the phone with Durk. We about to hit the club later, man. Like nothing ain't happened. We good.
I tell you what.
What?
This is what we gonna do.
Okay.
My next time I gotta come out here and interview you, you cover 3 first-class flights, if I'm right. If not, I gotta bring you a gift. That ain't what's that, like 10 grand? Like a 10 grand cover, right?
Yeah, that is.
But okay, there you go. So if I'm wrong, then I gotta bring you a gift when I come. I gotta spend the 10 and then bring you a gift.
Chat, should I take that? Right. Chat, should I take that? Because,
I mean, you gonna make the 10 grand back off the interview anyways.
Nah, yeah. And you my mans anyways, so it's fine. All right, we'll take that, chat. We'll take that. Yeah. And yo, I think Wack100 just brought so much to us. Okay. Even though it's probably a dumb bet. Everybody kept saying no. Hold on, we're gonna take that because you know what I mean. Wack has done so much for us. If we gotta throw him for some first class flights for him, come on, let's get him out here, man. Let's do it.
I'm gonna bring the exposures.
Come on, man.
Come out here. You know what I'm saying? Me 600 and Loose Cannon. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, and by the way, Loose is too funny. Could you look, bro? Loose? Yo. Could you get him on?
We had our first argument the other day about that damn content.
Yo, you got to get him on No Jumper more, bro. The nigga's too funny. Like I watch his channel every day. I kid you not. Hilarious. All right, Wack.
Keep doing your thing, bro. Hey, listen, I'm gonna need you on Clubhouse probably next week sometime.
All right, tell me, give me a date. All right, just text me.
All right, love. All right.
All right, man. It's my extortion call of the week. Just a little 10,000 for flights. Ain't nothing, right? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's big act. No, anyway, yo, chat. All right, cool. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I texted Durk's people, bro. I'm just waiting for the text where they're like, I'm just waiting for the text where they're like, yo, dog. I'm waiting for the text where they're like, yo, dog. Man, this is cap, bro. Like, this is not true. Maybe he ain't see my message. All right, let me hit my TMZ guy. Nah, this is federal right here. What I'm doing right now is federal. I'm going to hit my TMZ guy. They're going to talk to the police. Like, they talk to the feds. Like, they holla at... They're going to just call the FBI like, yo, did y'all pick up Durk Banks? And then they're going to get the answer. All right, I got to do it, bro. Okay, god damn it. Boy, this is crazy, man. Chat. Y'all say call Flacco? Yo, we need Flacco on the line. We need Flacco on the line. Let me get Flacco on the line real quick. Hold up. Wait a minute. Join Discord. All right, we're going to get Flacco on. I feel like I'm running CNN right now. Like, chat, y'all know I got a whole program to get to tonight. Y'all know we got like 5 more lawsuits to get to, but damn, this is... Yo, I'm going to be sick if Durk gets locked up. I'm going to be fucking sick. Not before the album. That mean the fans saw him do United Center and said, oh, word? You going to bring out J-Mane? Y'all think y'all going to do the whoops? All right, nigga. Indictment. Bro, they had the indictment for 3 months. They had the indictment already. Don't hate on my bro, Durk. All right, okay. I'm in my channel. Yo, Flacco, join. Can we get Flacco in here?
Samiullah liman hamidah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Now I'm gonna be hurt if they got Durk. I'm gonna be hurt. I swear I'm gonna be hurt. Oh wait. Hold on. No. Yo.
I'm gonna give you a little jewel, Act.
Yo.
You still on your thing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a little jewel.
What?
Look into OTF Jam.
I think we looked into him already.
He's the one that ate the cheese.
No way. No way. Stop it, Wack.
Right? Listen,
Nah.
I thought about it. I felt kind of bad because I was kind of like telling you but not telling you. So I'm gonna give you a direct. He's the one that said, "Since y'all calling me a snitch, then I'm gonna start snitching."
What?
Look into it, man. Listen, I fuck with your people, the chat, as you call them. Chat, y'all need to come see us on the 100 side of the trenches. Come visit us. Go to the 100 Show YouTube channel. Go follow it. I'm looking out for y'all. I could have went live on my own channel and did it, but you know what, Ag, you my brother. Look in the OTF Jam. He's the one that, you know. He's,
by the way,
what's that guy name?
Yo.
He's Barnes.
Okay,
What's the
all right.
name? Mickey Barnes.
And by the way,
he's Mickey Barnes. You want to fuck my
hold
bitch?
on,
I'm
hold
telling
on,
everything.
hold on, Wack. I got an update. You might be wrong. Aha!
No,
You might have to bring the
no, I'm
gift.
not. No, I'm not.
So no, I'm serious. So I
No,
hit
I'm not.
the team. I hit Durk's team. These are my peoples. I know them. They love me. I love them. Okay. So I say, yo, is everything good?
wanna do
I'm
a
hearing
double or
this.
nothing?
I'm here. Hold on. So I was trying to bring Flacco on here. So I texted the wrong person. So I texted Durk's team and I said join Discord instead of texting Flacco. And I ain't gonna lie, Durk's team didn't respond. They said, hell nah. But they didn't respond to if Durk is good. So I'm now trying to figure out if Durk is good.
Listen, you gonna pay for them flights, man. They exposed
No,
some of these. You
they
paying for them
responded.
flights.
No, they responded. So they they fuck with me.
No, responded. They didn't respond to your question.
Yeah, they responded to the join Discord thing, but that was for Flacco. I texted the wrong person. They said, hell nah. But I'm like, oh, my bad. That was for somebody else. But is Durk
Why
straight?
you think they said hell nah? They think you know.
No, they're watching. They watch me. Durk's team watch me. I love Durk's team. Like Durk got.
Yeah, me too.
Durk got some of the best people working for him, and I won't mention their name at a time like this.
He's a good dude, but bullshit happens, man. And I'm gonna be real. We got, all of us got to check ourselves, check our backyard.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
A little different.
Even if Durk gets arrested, I don't think Durk did nothing. I think somebody snitched on him. This is why the streets, as Troy Ave says, is the myth. Durk has been all about positivity, praising the Lord. He's been
act. Let me explain something to you. Durk roughly worth $500 million. He's right.
Fact. Durk is a 8-figure nigga,
them people,
or a 10-figure nigga, or a 9-figure nigga.
Them people ain't gonna come playing with no man like that, unless they got something to play with. They not gonna come playing with a man like Puffy unless they got something to play with. Not them people. The state, yeah. They gonna make the arrest, let you bail out, get it going. Those people, they not gonna come playing with you unless they got something to play with. They know what they're dealing with.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. I think the Puffy shit, there's so much smoke, there's a lot of fire. This Durk shit is gonna be like Young Thug. It's circumstantial. Okay, yeah, maybe he didn't like.
Listen, only if he has Young Thug cooperates who's willing to get up there and play. But the difference is, that's the difference between a state DA and a federal DA. It's the reason why their conviction rate is 97, 98%. You ain't gonna play them the way Woody played that damn state down there. It ain't gonna happen.
Oh my God, shit! That's a whole.
You dealing with a federal situation. Yeah, you dealing with a federal situation. They're not gonna allow you to play with them like that. Not gonna allow it.
Yeah, no. I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. I definitely agree with you on that one. Man, so you're saying somebody named OTF Jam? They rapped about OTF Jam. They said Jam get out that jam. So apparently OTF Jam was convicted of like bad shit, but then he got home. So he got back home, and everybody.
That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna say. He's Nicky Barnes.
Nah.
They just didn't fuck his bitch. Okay.
Nah.
All right.
Wack, we got to get the sources on this.
I told you I got a team in that backyard. What you mean? They on the move now.
Oh, matter of fact, I got Durk's number. I'm going to just text Durk. Watch. I forgot he gave me his number. Okay. All right, watch. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this live. Watch. Durk really been me and Durk. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. This is why I like Durk. Yo, we did an interview together, and my nigga kept hitting me up like consistently. Not on some like, just like, yo, you good? How's everything with you? Blah blah. How's the fan? Like, just hit me up consistently. I'm like, damn, yo, this is like a genuine nigga. And he always hit me and be like, yo, I'm on tour. I'm having a good time. I hope you having a good time. I'm like, yo, damn. He didn't only hit me up because he needed an interview at the time. The nigga kept hitting me up months after. All right, Ben. I'm about to text Durk and see what's cracking, man. Wack, I'm telling you, if he hit me like, yo, I'm finna FaceTime you real quick. Okay. Here we go.
It's gonna be American or JetBlue. They both got the layback seats, the full layback seats in the first class. JetBlue Mint, that is.
Stop it. Stop. Stop it. All right, hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I know Durk right now is free. He gonna use this for promo. This is some good promo.
Is that the math you came up with that I gave you? You came up with Durk?
Well, yeah, everybody's thinking about Durk. Yeah, see? Yep. Yeah, Wack. Yeah. You see the text.
Yo, I just gave you the math, man.
They say some people are saying DJ Benz is saying that's cap.
Bro, I just gave you the math, man. So what you come with it.
Hold on.
If it add up, it add up.
Matter of fact, let me hit DJ Benz real quick. I'm gonna get DJ Benz on. I forgot I met him, and he's the right guy.
So the manager you always talk to, he ain't responding?
I mean, he did. He just said he wasn't getting online with it, and I could understand why. I'm gonna just hit DJ Benz. Everything cool, my brother. We just gotta. We have to be honest though. It wouldn't make sense for them not to put him in the indictment and lock him on the same day, right? Like, come on.
What? I don't know. Put who? Where did they get the other 5 dudes at? What state? They got them in Illinois?
Hold on. Wait, is this? Is this Remo? I don't know who.
Remo don't know what's going on. He asked me.
I don't know who this number texted me.
I gave him the same math I gave you.
Who?
You got to figure out the jigsaw puzzle.
Wait, who's this math that's texting me? I think it's Remo.
601 number?
Yeah. That's him?
That's Remo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Big homie Remo just confirmed, man. He just hit DJ Benz. DJ Benz, he said, yo, bro, why they saying Durk got arrested 50 minutes ago on Act Stream? They alluding to it. Is that cap? You know what DJ Benz said? Cap.
That right?
Come on.
Hey, you know, every time I go to jail and they call my girl, you know what she tell them?
Wack.
You know what she tell them? Listen, you know what she tell them? I'm just telling you what my girl said. She tell them I'm asleep.
Wack.
Until after about 2 days, my homies realize I ain't sleep.
Wack. Just make sure when you bring in that nice old gift, you know what I mean? Oh, man.
Nobody knows that you have to get your hat special made, bro. Takes like 3 weeks. Yo, Ack.
No,
I'm gonna let you handle your business. You'll be calling me back, Ack.
Hey, I will call you back. If it breaks, hey, listen, I'm on here for maybe a few more hours. Like, we gonna be here for a while. If it breaks that you were right, I'm gonna be like, Wack, how the fuck you knew? If not, I'm gonna be like, don't worry, you know me, I don't care about the price of the gift. Just bring the gift.
All right, bro.
All right. I don't think Durk locked up. I don't think Durk locked up. Just cap. I think that was all cap. Yo, Chad, do y'all think the feds are haters if they try to lock Durk up before the album? I'm gonna be honest with you. I was tuned into whatever the hell. What the fuck is this? Hold on, Chad, I'm starting to get a little drunk, so forgive me if I go off script. Anyway, last plug. If you guys do care about the lawsuits, go to the academy.blog, go here, go click there, and I think Patreon unlocks it with, like, I don't know, some type of subscription. Okay, give me 1 second. We gonna get to Yachty. But what the fuck is this? I just gotta play. I just seen it. Mariah the Scientist shares that she dated Yachty and wrote 2 songs for him. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Let me just play this.
You date Lil Yachty? This got the smoke on me. And is he the ex that you refer to when he was like, I made a song in college and I was scared to send it to this particular person because I didn't want to be embarrassed or whatever it was, the case may be. Is that the ex?
We dated.
But is that the ex?
And the story goes like this. I was in college. I met him in high school though. By the time I got to college, we started dating a little bit or whatever. And I felt like,
This is why you can't, like, look, how old is Mariah the Scientist? All right, she's 26. Woo! Okay, cool. How old is Yachty? Well, anytime a girl says, I met him in high school, you're like, you gotta, like, how old is Lil Yachty? Oh, 27. All right, perfect. Good. Yes. Let's go, though.
like his career was like taking off and he had all these things and I didn't know what to do, like, or what I could give him because I was just a broke college student. And so I thought, well, he likes music. I like music. Let me make him a song. And so that's what I did. I made him 2 different songs and I put them on an iPod and I gifted it to him. I signed it back. It was real cute.
Oh,
So cute. Like,
that's cute.
I just used to be so
Very
passionate.
thoughtful.
For sure. And he told me he did not want to listen to it because he said, I don't want to join you. So I'm not listening to that.
You date Lil Yachty?
Wait, she said she wrote 2. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought she said she wrote 2 songs that he used. I was gonna be like, man, if y'all don't stop playing with Yachty's body, bro, like, come on, Mariah the Scientist, like, Jesus Christ, come the fuck on. All right, we'll get to that bullshit later. Jesus. I hit my TMZ, people. Everybody is scrambling. This is some Diddy shit at this point. Niggas is scrambling and scraping. Wow. I have a sneaky suspicion that the feds have probably interacted with Durk, but there's no charges yet. Because just indict him. Y'all would indict him. Y'all unsealed an indictment today that doesn't have his name. Y'all not going to unseal a superseding indictment the same day. Y'all would just unseal one indictment today. So if his name is not there, y'all would sit there and talk to him. Maybe y'all could bring him in for yo, we want to interrogate you. He's going to say, all right, get my lawyer. They're going to be like, what is this about? Well, we're the feds. We think blah, 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 blah. We have good authority. We have this person snitching. We might be looking at your client for blah, 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 blah. Is your client willing to cooperate? What are you down to do? Yeah, this kind of seems weird. We're hearing about this OTF Jam person a lot.
No, you're dealing with this is a
Professionals.
Yeah, you're dealing
They
with.
may not act like it.
Who could I call to get Brick Baby on the phone? I need Brick Baby on the phone. Does anybody know Brick Baby's number? Send it to me. Brick Baby. I would call Adam, but just knowing Adam, he wouldn't. He's too smart. He wouldn't give me this content without putting on no jumper. I would call Adam and be like, yo, bro, could you like put I'm Brick Baby on a 3-way call? And I'm like, yo, yeah, Adam's not an idiot. He'll just bring Brick Baby on no jumper. So who could I need to get around that? Who could I call? Flacco told me he's at like a wedding. I'm like, Flacco, what the fuck? Nigga say he's at a gala. I'm like, what the hell? How can I get Brick Baby on here? Yo, Remo, get Brick Baby on this bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna call Remo. Fuck it. I need to get Brick Baby on this bitch. Remo, you were just texting me. Answer the fucking phone. Remo!
What up? What up, At?
Tell me you have Brick Baby's number.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I called Brick Baby. That nigga ain't answer the phone.
Bro, he'll answer now. Just text him Big Act wants to holla.
Hold on, let me see if he answers.
Throw his ass on that 3-way, man. This ain't got nothing to do with him.
I'm gonna call him. Hold on.
Keep it a bean, Remo. Just between me, you, and 25,000
And
people.
25,000 people listening?
Yeah.
Yeah, this nigga crazy. What up?
You think he dropped the dime? Co-conspirator 4. Drop the dime. That's a nigga who dropped the dime on a hotel.
Shit, I thought y'all just said who y'all thought did it. They saying it's somebody else. They saying the OTF dude. Didn't they say it was the OTF dude?
No. Co-conspirator 4 is a LA nigga, 100%. Co-conspirator 2 is I think a Chicago nigga that's snitching.
Yeah, I don't know. I highly doubt Brick got anything to do with that shit. But I called him, he ain't answering. Hold on, let me call him again though. I'm gonna call him one more time.
Maybe he's sleeping or something. What time he usually go to bed? What time is it in LA? It's 8 o'clock?
No, it's 8 over here, so Brick ass usually up, but that nigga ain't answering. Hold on, I'm gonna call him one more time.
How come nobody is by the phone? This is crazy. So nobody's at the phone at 8 o'clock on the West Coast. This is unbelievable. All right, hopefully Brick Baby picks up.
Hey, Brick not answering. I don't know. I texted her earlier. The nigga ain't been answering for a minute.
Wasn't he on a live stream today on No Jumper when it happened?
Yeah, but that was at like 2 o'clock. And then after that, he been incognito. That nigga been in my head. Because I showed y'all holler at him.
What did you think of that clip? I don't get what the people are saying. Like, why they looking over his facial expression? Break it out to me.
This nigga's crazy.
No, serious.
Shit. Fucking, nah, that shit is crazy because, I don't know, bro. You just gotta just watch the fucking clip. Ain't nothing I can say. Like, nigga, it's out there, whatever the fuck. And what everybody think, whatever it is, what it is, like, I don't know. I'm just seeing this shit how y'all seeing that shit to keep on it.
You
But
know
I
what's
hit
funny?
Brick on the answer.
You know what's funny? This is why people love Remo. Remo, by the way, I don't care what people say about you, and tell Adam to stop saying you're a cop. You're not a cop. Okay, you ask good questions. I like it. Second of all, you one thing about you, you don't give the opinion that people want. That's the only thing missing about you. You know, right?
Yeah, I don't. Right now, I'm just doing the journalism. Right now, I ain't really just be giving my
Nigga, what
opinion
you
on shit.
think? You think Brick is involved or not?
I don't know. I'm just doing. I'm just looking how y'all looking. I don't know. What you think, Act? I don't think he is.
So I never knew that Brick Baby knew Durk at all. I don't know their association. Now, if they were mad cool, maybe, but like I'm looking for a pitch. Like, have they met?
Yeah, hell yeah. Brick and Durk, nigga, go on Brick Baby Instagram. You scroll down, you see him and Durk hanging out and shit. Brick and Durk been friends for a minute.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. They've been knowing each other for a minute.
So they know each other in person, not like he's a fan or something.
Man, they know each other. Nigga, this videos of Brick Baby and Durk slapboxing and shit online and shit.
You're
like, they've been
lying.
knowing each other for a minute. Oh, 100%.
Brick Baby, is this okay? I got it. And you're saying he's locked in with Durk?
Yeah, nah, him and Durk, they've been knowing each other for like, cause you know Brick know everybody. I ain't gonna lie, like this nigga Brick, he be rotating, so that nigga know everybody. But 100%, him and Durk, they definitely homies and shit. I don't know if they still rock or I don't know what their relationship is, but I definitely know they know each other.
Is Brick Baby connected in LA where he would know to drop on niggas like that? Phone just cut off. No, this is crazy, Chad. Oh, coming back.
Yeah, my phone, my shit hung up.
Nigga, I thought Brick Baby had
got,
you. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, it's feeling dumb spooky. What's going on, bro?
Yeah, nah, they got a friendship. Nah, they definitely know each other. But I talked to Durk ain't in jail though, cause I know everybody's seeing the rumors and shit of Durk being locked up. As of right now, Durk is not locked up. Confirmed.
And so you spoke to DJ Bands, right?
Yeah, I talked to all that bands.
Did you get on the phone with him, or you just DM him?
Nah, he just sent me. I just sent him a DM. I'm like, yo, they saying bro locked up. He locked up or whatever, and he just said cat.
Into fucking resting. I ain't gonna lie. This shit do kind of seem a little. I don't think he locked up, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was him, I'm not getting on no type of phone call right now.
So he never hit you back when you hit him though.
So I didn't hit him directly. Well, actually, I did hit him directly. Actually, I thought I have his number saved in my other phone, so I got to get the other phone to get his actual number. But me and him, we used to DM as well. So I did DM him. Wasn't really expecting a response there. I didn't get nothing yet. But me and his team that controls a lot of stuff for him, we talk a lot. And they're good peoples, and I like them. They like me. And
I mean, look, if you look in the group chat that 1090 Jake just sent us, they saying the same shit, bro. My mixtape posted that Durk been picked up.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and this is what I was saying about media. Once, if I say something, sometimes people that don't want to credit me will just go and report it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, so they just late with it.
Yeah, they're hearing whack. We got the biggest live stream period. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they're hearing it here. They don't want to. They don't have no sources for themselves. So they're just corroborating it. It's be like, oh, okay, they probably have. So they're using whack, you and me, and I'm like, I have no idea. You just said it's you talk to bands is nothing. Wack has whatever sources, and I do trust Wack, but still, it's like, yo, there's a lot of levels between being picked up too, right? Like being picked up could be, yo, we're not charging you. We just want to try to get an interrogation with you now that you've seen that your man's is getting locked up.
Yeah, it could be that aspect of it, but as of right now, OTF saying he's not in custody or nothing. So I think all the logs is running with it.
So someone sent me. Let me see if I can find it. There's someone who sent me this like person's Instagram, and the person said free smirk and fuck something, and I just don't know who that is. Hold on.
It's like it was like money making Chino or something like that, right?
Yeah.
That's like a fan account. I ain't gonna lie. Like
So that's a fan account.
I don't see no mutuals or nobody that I know that follow it. That's what I took from it, because I seen that. I think that's where all the rumors is coming from. I think there's one account, because if you know what I'm saying, if you tapped into this culture, everybody be on Reddit. That one account posted something in Chiracology, and everybody just been saying Durk been locked up off the strength of that account. I think that's where all the rumors coming from, and niggas just running with that shit.
Yeah, and I agree with you too. I just kind of expect for these niggas to just tell me like, yo, act. Like, bro, I talk to them a lot. They'd be like, yo, act. Fake, bro. You can just tell people it's fake. It's fake. But I do know they wouldn't lie to me too. And the mere fact they haven't answered me directly is either two things. They're trying to use this moment to build additional clout because people like, is he locked up? Is he not? Or maybe there's something going on, maybe not an arrest, that they just don't want to share those details. You know what I'm saying? And I understand both.
Yeah, I understand that side of it too, because maybe they're not ready to come forth with it. But I don't know. I see, go look on DJ Band's story. He like in a race right now, like an hour ago. So it's like, he can't be looking that bothered. So
You're saying DJ Bands posted himself in a wraith? No way.
Like 15 minutes ago, it was like so an hour. I seen him on the story, and he was like in a wraith or something. I see stars. It's like 2 hours now, but it's around the same time where everybody's saying Durk was arrested.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. Oh, shit. So we going all red for little bro Chucky. And he says, Bath, Chucky. Yeah, we're not seeing no one like that got like a big following say free smirk. And that would be a big thing, right? Like free smirk.
Yeah, or niggas don't want to jump the gun, and I don't know.
I mean, Chucky did say free the guys, but we don't know who the guys is.
Yeah, the guys might just be Diddy and them that's picked up right now. So that's what I took from Chucky shit.
Hey, by the way, you know what's so funny? Because everybody like, hold on. I'm gonna try to give me 1 second. Just I'm adding somebody only because this nigga's not gonna answer. God damn it. I won't tell you who I called.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to...
Okay, anyway. No, I was trying to ask him. I'll tell you who I was trying to add. But, yo, you know what the funny thing is? People be thinking that, like, I'm, like, still mad knowledgeable on, like, Chirac. I'm like, yo, Remo and a lot of y'all niggas know way more than me. I think even Flocko might know. Bro, I just haven't kept up, dog. Like, I really don't know. So, like, yo, you know when I sat with, like, the OTF dudes, and I even sat with Didi? Bro, I'm going off, like, how people look. So I'm like, yo, Didi looks like a really nice guy. He looks like he's kind of innocent. Like he's a pretty cool dude. Like, even when he was telling about his jail time, I'm like, damn, like, yo, they probably, like, pinned you out wrong. Like, you seem like a really nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, shit, looks could be deceiving. That's the main thing. Like, you just never know who the fuck be in the room. That's how I just come. That's how I look at it. Cause like a lot of these motherfuckers look cordial and nice, and then you'll find the fuck out. You're like, ain't no way. But yeah, there be a lot of shit going on. Shit, you tapped in with Tay Savage yet?
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah, I gotta get you over with my boy Tay.
Oh no, I have to. Yo, this sounds so. Yo, I'm hoping Durk didn't get locked up. Like, Dirk, I've been rooting for Dirk. I really fuck with his movement currently. I watched him, and like he reached out to me like a couple days ago, and we didn't talk for like a little while, but nothing crazy, nothing but like he reached out, and I think this is around the time that he was just about to do the Chicago show, and it was more of like, yo, you good? Because I know what I'm doing. Are you? Because like every time he even reaches out, it's more on a pathway and a wavelength of letting people know that he's not like this evil guy. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, like I'm a regular dude. Like, yeah, I come from a certain place. I've been through certain shit. Yeah, like, but I'm human. And by the way, I've liked that about him. Like, the dude talks to me. Like, Dirk talks to me. You ever talk to Dirk, by the way? I don't know if you ever talked to him. Have you?
No, I ain't never talked to Dirk, but I seen him at Kodak concert out here in LA, but we ain't really never chopped it.
Bro, I talked to Dirk, bro. He's like the he's just like a regular person who even I like people like, and this is what, like, 21 Savage, that's my man. I'm gonna tell you why. Because they are able to understand other people that's not like them. And they'll even relate themselves to you and be like, yo, I'm like you, except I've just been through a bunch of shit. I've been through mad trauma. I went through this, whatever. But I get that where you're coming from, you never been through that. So like, I understand your perspective. Those people I like because like they kind of see both sides of the coin, right? And every time I've talked to Dirk, Dirk is kind of like that. But also, when Dirk hit me up to do that interview, I thought it was a pivotal point. I think he was at the point of about to start to transition into being a little bit more spiritual. Yo, he showed up to the interview. I don't know how niggas show up to No Jumper. He showed up to the interview. Oh, hold on. Let me add. Wait, how do I... Wait. Oh, Remo. We got Adam on here. I was trying to get Adam on here. I forgot what I was about to say.
What up?
Yo, Adam. No. I called you because I was just like,
See me and Remo, that's two cops.
Oh, my God.
Yo. He's a federal informant.
Yo, the reason why I called you, I was just like, yo, a lot of these, like, artists, I don't know if you guys ever met Durk or talked to him. Like, Durk, to me, he's had this demeanor of being, like, super understanding. That's what I was shocked about with Bibby. Like, understanding of how the media works with shit, how even Keith to a certain extent, because sometimes I used to think these guys hated me, but more of all, I was saying this, and Adam, I heard you. I think you were on the pod with, I can't remember who, and they were saying the dumbass shit, and you were counteracting them, which I'm like, how do people think that Warren Chirac was my biggest thing? It became bigger when I stopped doing it, not while I was doing it. And I'm literally telling Remo now, I'm like, yo, Remo, you know what's crazy? So, all right, this OTF thing is happening. I interviewed Didi. And really the person I knew the most was Duty Low. Bro, I didn't really know these guys. Like, I did a couple videos on the one dude whose house got raided. Bro, people think I'm like some Chirac expert. I don't know that much. I did some videos back in the day. They call me a legend because of it. Okay, I'm glad for it. It definitely helped the mystique around me. But it was never the thing that, like, even now, I look back at the video because I remember they hit me up saying, yo, OTF wants to come to do an interview. And I was like, oh, perfect. They said, Duty Low is coming with OTF. Bro, I didn't even know who Didi was at the point. When I saw it, when I saw OTF Didi, I was like, oh, he looked the most friendly out of everybody there. So I'm thinking, all right, he's the guy with no murders. He's the guy who's like I swear. And I guess I say that because when I watch you guys now, like, especially like Remo, and by the way, Remo's a huge acquisite and like a huge part of like what you do with No Jumper because he knows all the shit. He knows way more than me. He knows way more than me in my prime. You know what I'm saying?
I know, like it's so many little pieces to it, and that's like the reason why. Like at first, Remo was just helping me get questions for interviews going and stuff like that, and like line up interviews. But then after like pretty quickly, I think really almost like immediately, I was like, bro, you gotta like sit in on these interviews because sometimes it's just so many different cities, so much shit to pay attention to that it's just it really helps to have like second brain there to like remember all this shit. And there's so many little things that these drill rappers will say in interviews that like you might not understand right away, but then like if you put the pieces together, you're like, oh shit, like something that seems pretty innocuous that he just said is basically like him dissing the fuck out of somebody that he used to be cool with or whatever. And a lot of times I don't even put it together until once I get done the interview. Like even that Quando Rondo interview that we did, like people are picking that apart right now and like really like zeroing in on like a few little things that he was saying that kind of make it seem like he knew that there was maybe more to the Pab situation and shit like that. Like there's so much stuff that these dudes love to speak in like riddles, basically.
No, of course. Hey, by the way, chat, yo, Durk just posted a minute ago on Instagram. He said album loaded. Album loaded 11/20/20 He just gave the album release date while everybody's trying to figure out if he's locked up. Durk's a mastermind. I told y'all, like maybe he is locked up, but yo, in the moment people are looking for clarity on if he's locked up, he posts on his gram the album cover with. This is great. Yo, he literally, yo, is this? So Wack called me with all the, you know, he says, yo, he's definitely locked up, and I'm like, God damn. But I'm gonna be honest with you.
I did the Adam and Wack show like literally like 3 hours ago, so I was about to be pissed if we just did that, and then all of a sudden the biggest news of the year comes out like immediately after.
Yo, he posted a minute ago. He says album loading, 11/22, and I actually believe he's free. Because I think, yo, so his manager texted me, and I said, yo, I actually, because I was trying to get Flacco on, and I said, I was trying to tell him to get on Discord. So I texted to Durk's manager, and his manager didn't answer me if he's free, but he answered to the get on Discord part. He's like, hell no, I'm not getting on there. And I'm like, bro, yo, you just responded to one. What about Durk? And he ignored that, and I'm like, oh, y'all are running a play. This feels like a play now.
Yeah, they don't want to admit that he's not really locked up. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yo, because this is the best promo ever. Think about it. You can't buy better promo.
Album out right now.
Yo, you can't buy better. Yo, if I'm him, you don't see me until the album.
Nah, for real, that's crazy, bro. I mean, I feel like one thing that I said, like, and it's a totally different situation involving Durk, but like a few weeks ago, I said like. Or a few days ago, I said, like, what did Durk really do to be included in I'm a Duck lawsuit? Besides, like, make a song like Shoulda Duck that's basically talking about him, but, you know, they're speaking in riddles. It's not like Hit 'Em Up where it's, like, unbelievably obvious. You know, it's like, Durk, I feel like Durk, like, had pretty much chilled out until Vaughn came around, and then that caused him to go up way more in terms of just like saying a bunch of aggressive ass shit about ops and everything. And now he's trying to like reel it back in over the past year or so. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I agree with you. But also here's the thing too, though. We all know historically when a rapper starts to say, hey, I'm turning to God. Yo, it's like, yo, as soon as these, like, play this, Krishan Rock drank and smoked weed during her whole pregnancy. Her baby come out looking like Charles Barkley, bro, she's back in the church. Like, come on, we all know what type of time it is. Yo, Ruby Rose been fucking and sucking for all this time. Like, same with Brittany Renner, and I love Brittany Renner, she my friend. But we all know when someone takes a hard turn towards the Lord or something spiritual, this is usually signs of them getting a wake-up call. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's almost never a sign that everything is going great in your life if you have to turn to religion. Like, look at Andrew Tate. He gets hit with the crazy-ass sex trafficking charges, and all of a sudden he's a Muslim. I'm not going to lie. When I saw Andrew Tate do that, I was like, shit, maybe I should be Muslim. Then everybody will give me a pass on everything I've ever been involved with. I really went the other way. But, man, like, I mean, I thought about it for a second. Like, shit, it's not the worst idea in the world.
Yo, you know what's crazy? And I gotta give this guy Quando Rondo some credit. Yo, Quando Rondo, even though he say he dropped his flag, he's still keeping it street. Like he's like, yo, yeah, no, my cousin died because somebody, yeah, he was basically playing into the theory that, yo, someone ran off on a plug and he owed some, like his cousin owed some people or he owed some people. Yo, we all know how this goes. This is a grand jury indictment. They hit you up, you're the victim. They hit you up to testify, guy. Like, you know what's going on. Like, the feds have briefed you enough to say, hey, you're a victim of a crime. We believe that these guys tried to kill you because of some revenge shit. We want you to come in and testify. And he still kept up the appearance like, oh, I don't know what happened. Yo,
it's
man.
Crazy, though, because that's the story that we've been hearing for, like, the past year or so behind the scenes was that basically there was some kind of drug deal theft thing going on with Lil Pab and the people.
They said Lil Pab ran off on the plug for like 40,000 or some shit. They tried to come back to LA to get it back and re-up, and that's when the shit just went left. But that's why I'm trying to figure out. Maybe if did Quando know and he was just keeping it G, but what if he finding out like how we're all finding out right now, which would be even crazy.
You want to know what made me believe that shit was the fact that Quando was willing to sit down with Brick and do that interview. That made me feel like, oh, he doesn't think that OTF had anything to do with it or Brick had anything to do with it if he's willing to sit down with Brick.
Well, all right. Here's a question I keep having to ask because Wack came on here and he just threw. And again, I'm completely ignorant to this. Does Brick Baby know Lil Durk? Like, why did my whole chat spamming Brick Baby? Like, they have me reacting to stuff on I think it's your Reddit or something Reddit where it's like I guess he was on your show today and like his face looks kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Does he know Brick? Does he know Lil Durk?
They used to be around each other a bunch, like back in the day. I think like 2016, 2017 era. I don't know if they'd really been around each other that much, like in recent times, but for sure, like he has been around them a lot back in the day and shit. But I mean, I don't know. Honestly, like Brick, I saw that clip of his face going through all kinds of different mutations. And I was a little confused. I'm like, it's going to take some serious work to decode the emotions that are going through his face right here. He might just be fucked up like, damn, some dudes I know got a federal indictment. But I mean, obviously the cynical reading of it is that he was like worried or something. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've heard like Brick's version of that whole situation, and it's basically like that he didn't have anything to do with it. But I mean, would he lie to me about it? I mean, probably, right? You know.
That, by the way, I think so. According to Wack, he said Brick came on your show on your network, basically announcing that, yo, y'all can't say Slide for Vaughn anymore because of Lil Pop. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that was out there before, but maybe it wasn't. Mm-hmm. How the hell did now? Granted, I do think, well, according at least from when I watch your show, like. Brick's the street dude, so maybe he just was just bringing street stuff to the podcast. But if he's the first person that ever said that, I understand why people think that, yo, that's kind of odd.
I mean, he was definitely the first person who was like somewhat OTF affiliated that said it, you know, like that. Because I remember that was the interview that Flacco did with Brick that made me want to hire Brick, because he basically like
he implicated himself.
Well, I was just impressed by the way that he was like breaking down a lot of street shit and like keeping it super real about stuff in a way that dudes normally don't. But I mean, Wack's point is basically like, it's not like Brick is just some random guy breaking it down. Like, he's connected enough to it that he shouldn't be saying that shit, which, I mean, for sure that crossed my mind as well. But I mean, it's on him, like how much he feels comfortable saying, I guess.
No, I start liking Brick when he basically said, yo, I had told you the YSL thing. I didn't know he knew YSL people. This whole time I'm like, yo, how the hell is the supposedly one of the biggest gang members in LA tapped in with Atlanta and knows somebody from Chicago. That's just kind of crazy. Hey, by the way, we try to get Brick on here. You know, me and Brick, we've squashed our issues. Apparently he's not answering. There is a rumor, and I don't know if I'm starting a rumor, but when I read through the whole indictment on stream, it appears that there's someone named co-conspirator number 4, who's the person who gave the drop. He gave the drop to the OTF guys. That person seems like a local LA person, and I'm not saying it's Brick, but it does feel like, you know, it's somebody who would be in those realms of situations.
Yeah, for sure that's Brick.
Yo, wait, hold on. If Brick gets locked up,
No,
you got him with a lawyer?
I don't know, but
are you gonna do Brick? If Brick gets locked up, are you gonna treat him like Crip Mac, or you got him with a lawyer?
Shit, I was man, really put me on the spot there. How much are we talking? Like
100,000. Oh, there's a federal 100,000.
Oh, geez, yeah. I feel like that's probably a little outside of my budget for lawyer fees this year. Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, is Brick? I heard Brick saved your life like 3 times this year. That's what I heard. Or maybe I'm listening to the Fig Community guys.
I heard that.
Or maybe I'm listening to the Fig Community guys a little bit too much.
I feel like I might have saved Brick's life a couple of times this year, but you know, it's all right.
God damn. All right. Yeah,
I mean, I've seen Brick make some pretty grown up ass decisions where he could have crashed out, and he kept it moving in situations where he definitely could have gone the other way. So I've been kind of impressed by his maturity, to be totally real with you.
Well, answer this question for me, right? You know, so Durk did an interview with me, and by the way, I knew going into that. And by the way, like everything you said to Ruga, especially about like why you like not this recent interview, but the previous interview where you're like, yo, Durk's just sat with Ak and he answered every question. I agree with you because number one, I think Durk picked me to do an interview because he wanted to answer all them questions. He wanted to clear the air. I think Durk made a cognizant effort to say, this the last time I'm gonna get messy with all this shit. And he said, let me sit with Ak. He didn't do it like Gillian Wallow, didn't bring $1 million, didn't bring 1 million goons. He came with 3 or 4 people, and he said, ask whatever is on your fucking mind. You get what I'm saying? Right. And by the way, and in full disclosure, chat, Durk did ask me to take out one part of that interview. One part of that interview. And I'm very proud to say, and I'll tell you now, and I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind if I tell you, or his management. And I'm really cool with his people. The only part of that interview it was a small part, they wanted me to alter, because I'm telling you, Durk damn near got emotional when we talked about snitching, and so I start throwing people at him that allegedly told, and I forgot who it was. I can't remember the person. I could probably go back and you know, I don't necessarily need to bring it up, but it was someone that I brought up, and I said, well, if you don't like snitches, what about him? Remember I brought up Gunna, he spoke about Gunna, but I brought up some other people. And the only reason why he said Act, could you not put that in there? He says, I don't know if the streets have fully, like, really made the judgment on if that person snitched. And when I'm speaking about snitching, I really believe that shit from my core. He just wasn't playing. Yo, I've never seen somebody care about snitching that much. Like low-key, I felt bad for being friends with 6ix9ine at that point. I'm like, God, yo, he looked me in my eyes and said, yo, bro, a snitch took me from my father. I'm like, fuck, like this guy really, you know, most people like they're talking about snitching like in a hyperbolic type of way where it's like it's never really affected you. It's a thing that exists, but like, you know, you got to kind of go hard. He was talking about it like, I grew up without a father because of a snitch, so fuck a snitch. So it was, I forgot who it was, but he told me to take that out. He says just until we figure out what it is with that person, because you asked me questions and I didn't know. But I'm never going to co-sign a snitch, ever. I'm like, fuck, that's some real shit.
I fucking forget who it was, but I think I remember you telling me about that when it happened. But yeah, that's crazy. But I mean, yeah, if you're Durk, it's like, and you know everybody is so fascinated with your street life. Do you really have so little confidence in your ability to maneuver in a conversation that you feel like you're going to implicate yourself? Like, I can understand why artists don't like to do it that much, but I mean, I just don't understand how you couldn't have confidence in that because I could have some crazy shit going on that people want to ask me about. Like I remember doing interviews right when that fucking gummy bear was lying about getting shot, and that was like the number one thing I didn't want to talk about because I couldn't tell if I was going to get sued or not.
Adam, bro.
And so
I was going to hit you privately about this,
I already
bro.
knew I wasn't going to implicate myself. What?
Yo, you gotta stop beefing with the dudes who like, bro. You know, like I mean, whether it's like and a lot of people sometimes they wonder like if like we're beefing or like it's just friendly. Yo, me and Adam, like we're peers. At the end of it, like at the end of it, we're high up on the game. We're peers. We probably both look. I know you probably look at what I do. I look at what you do. There's a level of respect there, and we know that we're leading this market. Only pet peeve I got about Adam, I'll be watching him doing some good shit, and then he'll take a 30-minute slice to beef with the guys he hired. Like, with all due respect to some, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the dude's name? And I'm not trying to diminish him. I don't even know too much about him. I only know a lot about him because you. But you mad at him as fuck, and I'm like, who is this guy like that, bro? Stop. Okay, I was because I'm listening to this last pod, and I think Brick was on it too. And you start hitting some points about Kendrick and some other shit, and yeah, you got some other shit going on, and I know you bringing the personal stuff there too, but then you just start talking about like, I guess it's the Dijon dude, and respectfully, I'm like, yo, bruh, this doesn't go outside the no jumper in the universe. Like, get back on track. Anyway, this is what I wanted to say. Shout out to DMV Hoods and News Media. He says, yo, bro, this is why Quando Rondo said he ain't rolling 60 Crip no more, because they set his ass up. Brick Baby set him up, and Brick Babies are rolling 60 Crip. That kind of makes sense. That do make sense.
Okay, but do you remember when there was the whole thing about Big U saying that Quando was calling him for protection or help or whatever? It doesn't necessarily have to be that he got set up. It could just be that he felt like people were going to, be behind him and they weren't.
I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Yo, maybe I'm watching a little bit too much Loose Cannon. I told Wack, like, yo, Loose Cannon is just too fucking hilarious. Like, I don't know why you don't have him on the channel. Like, you're tripping. That guy is fucking jokes.
I like him, but he lives in Vegas.
Oh, I didn't know that. You're doxing him now. What the fuck? Anyway, so
he talks about it all the time.
Oh, so I'm watching him, and I mean, he says, yo, Big U had a play that he used to do. That's where the Meek Mill thing comes, where it's like, yo, we're gonna pretty much, if you don't check in, we rob you, and then when you check in, we give it back, but you pay the check-in fee. And I'm like,
oh yeah,
this kind of sounded like what happened to Quando Rondo. Like, yo, maybe he wasn't checked in, and Big U was like, yo, well, let me not say Big U, but somebody in the Rolling 60 was like, yeah, give the drop up on him that he could learn a lesson. And now when he learns a lesson, he knows how to check in.
I feel you, but like the way that they killed Pab is just like the most directed shit possible. And like we all heard that they shot like right next to the car and like leaned over Quando to kill Pab. But then, I mean, Wack was today saying that he saw the video and they're actually shooting from a distance. So I don't fucking know. But either way, I don't think anybody's like...
I pulled up the indictment.
Nobody's murdering somebody over not checking in. Robbing you, for sure. Targeted assassination? No way.
Yeah, no, I pulled up the indictment. It appeared, from everything I saw, it appeared that, yo, and by the way, I've been, like, again, I haven't been to LA in so long because of these situations. Every time I think about LA, I feel I need bulletproof truck, police, military individuals because of shit like this, honestly.
The last time I did your podcast in LA, I pulled up and it was just you and Lil Boom in a studio with no security.
Whoa, don't say Lil Boom, my nigga. What the fuck?
It was.
Yeah, but now you're making it seem like we're doing some other shit.
It was like, that was your shooter. I thought that he was for sure about to slide for you.
No, he was down to slide. You know what I mean? Before
he was sliding on bitches at the grocery store.
Oh my God. Anyway, here's the thing. Back then, no, and I'm gonna be honest with you. The next time, because I do owe you a pull up to LA, even though apparently LA's mad at me because I made a couple jokes about, Kendrick's song where he said he got touched, and I'm like, yo, Kendrick said it wasn't true, and I'm like, what's the funny thing is, Kendrick Reddit is getting sensitive about me making a couple jokes about something that Kendrick said in a song that he claimed didn't happen. However, he made up a whole lie about Drake, saying Drake's a pedophile, and nobody thinks that's disgusting at all. So the same people saying, how could you laugh about this song, Mother I Sober? How could you laugh about the song? And I'm like, well, I laughed about the song because he said it wasn't true, so I'm making jokes off of it. But y'all are jacking him literally saying Drake touched kids. He's never said JK. He's never said, oh, I was just playing. He's still doubling down on that. That guy's a pedophile.
I'm gonna be real. Like, I think it's pretty fucked up to make fun of somebody getting molested, but like, look what they do in Hassan Campbell. Like, everybody's fucking makes jokes about that. Like, hip hop is pretty unique. It's one of the only subcultures where you can come out about your childhood trauma and everybody will just roast you for it. But
no, hold on. To be clear, Kendrick said it wasn't true. If he said his booty hole got fingered for real, bro, I would not, I would actually empathize. You know why? Because that would be like, yo, I remember when Saucy Santana said, I'm gonna knock you out and fuck you. Bro, I had the worst things in the world to say, and I remembered, yo, bro, you're doing too well to say these things. You're definitely gonna be canceled, and you're from Jamaica, and the things you can't say that. And I remember, it's the first time I've ever been confronted with something. I'm like, yo, how do I think I got emotional during that time.
No, you did. You borderline cried. That was the craziest clip. And I couldn't really figure out what was so offensive that you wanted to say, but you should definitely let me know.
It was a crash out. Yo, it was a crash out that 100% my entire career would have been defined by that. I promise you. Because I had it in my mind that no matter what I would ever say afterwards, they would say, yo, I'd rather people say, okay, yo, you cried, than them say, this crash. Yo, you know how Sneeko and Fresh and Fit in them, these guys are not doing what they did before, but they're defined by what they said and who they associated with before, right?
Nah, totally, yeah.
So I knew.
Yo, you want to know something? Fucking SZA called me a culture vulture.
I seen you and SZA going at it. I seen SZA voting on some polls. I seen it.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Dude, it only had 100 likes or some shit, but some girl tagged me on her story and she had a poll and it said, is Adam 22 a culture vulture? And she voted yes.
Yo, I'm gonna be
real with you. I couldn't pick SZA out of a police lineup right now. I do not know anything about SZA, so that's pretty cool, honestly.
Okay, just make sure you keep it nice. I remember when I had some light criticisms of SZA, and again, it wasn't the woman.
You made fun of her BBL.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know people call me fat all the time and I take it, right? It's all good. I be just yo, Adam. Yo, could we be honest and just admit this? Is anyone more body shamed or look wise shamed more than me in the whole game? And I have to take it. No one ever says, let's critique Ack for his opinion, not for how he looks. Bro, you fat ass chipmunk ass motherfucker. They say the worst about me. You know what I've realized about hip hop? No one likes when I take and when I bundle up the same shit they give to me and I put it right back on them. They don't like it. They say anything. They say anything about me, but they don't like it back.
But you and me both had very similar takes about the Kendrick interview, and it's funny because everybody who was quote tweeting me about it was saying you're white, you're a culture vulture, and I was thinking about that when I was driving the other day. I'm like, well, Ack had the same take. I wonder what their reasoning is for him, because they're just saying I'm white. I don't know. They probably say that's your bad opinion because you're fucking Jamaican or something. I guess.
No. So their opinion on me saying that was that you're sucking Drake's dick so much you can't even see what's going on. And it's it is what it is. By the way, I listened to just random tidbit. I guess I listened to KSI talking about how he promoted his new song "Thick of It" and how he learned how to use the hate. And for me these days, I use Kendrick fans. I know exactly what to say to have their whole fan base. I cut a segment out where I'm just violating. They're like, oh, let's talk about him. Let's talk about him so much. And then I'm like, I really don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Come on. I just don't care.
Yeah.
But You know,
For sure. Kendrick got the worst fans in hip hop.
wait, hold on. So are you gonna respond to SZA or are you gonna let it go?
I mean, I gotta like search SZA on Google and figure out who she is because I have no fucking clue. But I've heard she's very popular.
Okay, let's make sure you keep it light, yo. I remember when
I'm not an R&B guy. It's not really my lane. You know?
Yo, can I ask you one genuine question? Because
Sure.
the funny thing about you actually having these opinions is that you're in LA. Yo, put like this. I said some shit about Kendrick, and I was joking. They're like, "You joke about Kendrick getting finger popped by his cousin. You can never come back to LA." Like they be saying all type of crazy shit to me, and I'm like, yeah, well, maybe you don't make that joke, but like you're pretty critical of like this Kendrick like Saint arc that he's beyond reproach and cannot be criticized. But no one says to you, "Hey, you have a studio and you have a whole setup in, California. We're gonna make sure that you're out of business, or we're gonna run down on you." How do you survive that? Because I remember the day. So I remember the day exactly. In chat, I don't know if I ever told you this. I remember the day exactly. I knew I was going in on SZA. I knew I was going on SZA because she blocked me years ago from when I was on Everyday Struggle. I've been streaming for so long. You know this too. And I'm watching the chat, and I didn't know how she looked. Just like how you say you don't know too much about her. I don't know if you're telling the truth, but I really didn't know. They described her. I said, "Oh, y'all tell me she's like some tall Amazonian chick or whatever." Now I use the B word, I won't lie. But like, I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." But I didn't say nothing like, "Oh, I hate her" or whatever. I said, "All right, cool." I was going to interview her the next day. I interview the next day. The vibes are cool. The interview is still up. So it's not like I was like weird or I was trying to be sneaky in the interview. It's still up. Anyway, she leaves the interview, and I guess people find out that she did an interview with us. They sent her the clip of what I said the night before. She hits up Complex and says, "Yo, he said I was probably some tall, weird Amazonian chick. Yo, I don't fuck with y'all." I don't know if she wanted to pull the interview down, but like she was super upset at Complex. Complex are consummate dick suckers. So I remember after the Migos situation, man, the Migos almost beat Joe's ass, or not really beat, but they were trying to run down to beat his ass. They still, you know what Complex cared about the most? If y'all really want to know how corporate feels about shit, they're like, "Oh my God, we were supposed to have a whole QC spread. They might not do it." They don't give a fuck about Joe. They don't give a fuck about him. So when I said that, they were like, "Oh my God, TDE was gonna do something. They might not do it." So I got 2 calls like early that morning. It was like, "Hey, blah blah." They was like heavy-handedly pushing me to like apologize. And I was like, "Bro, like I was on stream. I didn't even I wasn't trying to diss the girl." They're like, "Well, if you're not, you're like, you should try to make it right." I ended up talking to Dave Free. Dave Free kind of got it. He was more of a human. Like, I never talked to the Punch dude or the other. These guys just seem too old to even understand shit. They don't even know what a stream is. So I talked to Dave Free. Dave Free's like, "I get it, bro. Whatever." But she does feel away. She's sensitive. That's the first time I heard that. I'm like, wait, she's a celebrity that's sensitive? Like, yeah, she's really sensitive. If you just clarified on the same platform you did it at, because everybody else wanted me to do a written apology. Like she's some princess, like, "I am sorry, SZA." Like me reading to the fuck. And I'm like, what the hell? He was like, "Yo, bro, just clarify it. You're good, bro. Like, we ain't tripping." Cool. Did all that, but she had me blocked for years. And then later she popped on Kai's stream, and Kai was like talking to me right before. I think my name came up. Anyway, she felt offended by me looking at her BBL pictures or whatever the case is. And I started hearing that she was offended by that. She had posted some shit like, "Oh, this is me with my BBL, right?" Because I guess I like looked at the BBL when it was botched. I don't know what the fuck. And I made the decision. I always told people, I made the decision. Let me show you what happens when I really want to offend. Because a lot of times I do, because I don't have no script and I don't give a fuck about these artists. Everybody's been offended by me. Drake, Rihanna, all of these people. I don't give a fuck about y'all like that. Like, I'm just speaking. I'm speaking as a human. I'm not thinking about y'all like y'all kings and queens. So basically, when I realized she's offended, I made the decision, I'm going to show you what it means to really offend. So that's when I really locked down and doubled down on the BBL shit. The next day, you would think it was World War 15. Wack calls me. He says, yo, bro, all the bounty hunt. I don't even know who the fuck the bounty hunters are. He was like, yo, all of these like TDE gang members are calling me. I told him, yo, chill, ask my guy, let me holla at him. I'm like, why are a bunch of gang members calling about me? They're like, no, it's SZA. They want to do stuff, but hold on, let's talk. So I talked to Wack, and even then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, SZA? Then I go to sleep. Yachty and 50 other niggas hit me. Yo, the boy wants to talk to you. The boy wants to talk to you. Like, what the fuck? I wake up. I'm thinking Drake's going to tell me about some other shit. Drake says to me, yo, Ak, I'm going to keep it a beam with you, bro. He's like, yo, you know I never tell you about your content. I love you. You're my guy, this and third. This is the first on the phone conversation I've ever had with Drake. I promise you. We've talked a lot, but we never talked on the phone. So Drake calls me like 9 a.m. in the morning. He's like, yo, bro, I'm trying to finish this album. I get to find out he was trying to do 2 songs with her on the album. He said, bro, I invited her to the studio. She can't record. She is crying the entire time. I've talked to her. Bro, I don't know what happened. Something happened on your stream. She's bent out of shape, bro. Like, he's like, yo, he's like, I know you because I've watched your content before. I know you have a legit beef with this girl. Bro, could you try to make it right? I'm trying to finish this album. And I ain't gonna lie to you. When I heard I was holding up my favorite artist's album, I of course got back on stream and said, I'm sorry. Yo, I said, wait.
I just can't believe that would have such an effect on her. Like, I feel like every girl who has a BBL gets their fucking BBL criticized.
Yo, Drake literally told me she showed up and couldn't record a song. And he said, he's like, yo, bro, she's here and she won't record. She's crying. And I'm like, and I really thought to it. I was like, I know my words cut deep. I didn't know this deep. And I even told Drake, I said, Drake, I really don't give a fuck about that. Like, I just had to show her. And he said, I get it, bro. He's like, yo, so if you're not on it, bro, could you at least like express that and let her know you're not beefing with her like that? And then I got back on my stream and said, yo, SZA, please, it's not that serious, girl. Like, it's cute. You're cute with a BBL or not. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, I did that for my favorite artist to get his album out, which was, I think it was For All the Dogs.
Right. Well, I mean, she called you fat, right? I don't really understand how making fun of the BBL is any different, except for the fact that, like, you know, any fat guy could pretty much, like, work out and eat good for, like, a number of months or, like, a year or whatever and be in good shape, whereas, like, the BBL is such a roll of the dice. Like, however it comes out is just, like, going to decide your future in life, and it's totally, not really up to you.
Hey, you know what I've learned throughout this industry? And I feel like I've learned a very important lesson. And I ain't even gonna lie, yo, child, I'll give you the story real quick. I go to my homecoming, I pop out late, I show up, it's Panda fucking Monium. By the way, it's the biggest homecoming in Jersey, it's Rutgers University. I'm like, oh my God, Axe here, blah, blah, blah. 2 black chicks walk up to me. Everybody's trying to take pictures. All right, 2 mad pictures. 2 black chicks walk up to me. But I can see they're walking with the shade room attitude. It's all good. And they come up to me and they said, I just want to let you know we don't fuck with you. You talk shit about women. And I remember sitting there and I'm like, thank God I'm sober, because I would have probably given y'all the moment that y'all need to further crucify me online. But I literally said to them, I'm like, okay, thank you. I was just like, all right, you got one off your chest. Good job. But when I went to that shit, it's like, I'm like, yo, I kind of get it with like how people like try to like perceive me. But here's the thing. They perceive me in one way, but they never see me actually say anything to people back, right? So it's like they've developed a hatred for me. So anyway, even with the SZA thing, I'm like, I try to take it down, or I try to like take it down a couple notch. But I'm like, to me, it was just bullshit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like they want to be treated on such a different standard. Like, nobody gives a fuck about our feelings when they're making fun of us, but then the slightest criticism is such a big deal. I get it, though. It's like they're the gentler sex, so you do it feels normal to like go easier on them. So I understand.
Yo, Adam, no one gets bullied more than me. Yo, after I joked about some Kendrick shit, Kendrick called Drake a pedophile, no problem. I joked about some non-fiction, a non-fictional event with Kendrick. Yo, I got like about 1,000 tweets of people saying, we can't wait till the TMZ article of Act dying. And no one says, that's, come on. But so you know what's so funny? I'm cool. I kind of take everything in. But I always just say, like, I do reserve the right that whenever I lash out, it'll be worth it. But yeah,
I have a lot of those wishing death on me tweets right now because I posted a clip from this music video that we just did with me and Trap Lord Ross and Break Baby, and it's like me and this pregnant girl, and she's black, and people are so upset about me doing a music video with a black woman who happened to be pregnant.
No, that's different though. That's different.
It's her 6th kid, but I mean, it's like my homie's fucking baby mama.
No. Hold on. Wait. Is it on your YouTube yet or no? Where can I find it?
No, it's on my Instagram though.
It's on Instagram? All right, let me go to Instagram. Yo, chat, I'm going to tell you why they're mad at Adam right now, okay? It's actually for good reason. Okay.
It's on Twitter. Twitter's where I'm really getting the hate.
No. Okay. So this woman here, chat, remember, and we're going to get to some Diddy stuff. By the way, chat, I don't know if you guys know, we're 6 hours in, and we're still on the first topic, which is Durk. I still got a whole YSL thing and about like 18 other topics. So I don't know when I'm going to get off here. But anyway, so this woman right here, chat, and we didn't get to our Diddy segment yet. But this woman is the one who went on, I think, was it Sharp?
Soft White Underbelly.
Soft White, I'm sorry. Soft White Underbelly, and gave a story of her supposedly about to get sex trafficked at a Diddy freak off, right? Like, chat, we watched the video the other night. So her name is Tania, right?
Yeah.
And chat, when we watched it, I remember everybody hit me and said, she's the ex-girlfriend of of Crip Mac and supposedly Snoopy Badass or something.
Yeah, she got kids, at least one kid with Snoopy Badass.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, are you beefing with Snoopy Badass?
No, we're cool. But like she's been around in the scene for a long time. Like, bro, she had records with YG like 10 years ago, and like, she's
Adam,
she's been out here doing shit for a long ass time.
Yo, Adam, listen, you don't think that Snoopy Badass feels a way about you? I know it's probably not his kid because it might be another baby daddy, but bro, you got his baby mama looking like a scallywag in this drawing, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, but he hates her anyway. They got like real serious beef. She was just ripping him to shreds when I interviewed her.
You know what's so funny? So I watched her in like a super serious tone when she was talking about being, almost sex trafficking a freak off. When I seen her in the music video with you and you're grabbing the gut, you're slapping the ass, I'm like, if she would do this for Adam 22, who we know is cheap as fuck, imagine what she would do for Diddy when Diddy's actually really making it rain. Like, if she doing this for you, come on, bruv.
She wants to do plug talk with me and Lenny. You think I should do it?
Not while she pregnant. She wants you to fuck her while she's pregnant? No way.
Yeah, that's what she says.
Would you do it?
I mean, I loved fucking my wife when she was pregnant. So
but it's not your wife though. It's not your wife. We're talking about this other woman and the karma of her kids and her legacy, like descending upon you through your penis. Pause.
Honestly, fuck those kids. That ain't my problem.
God damn.
Yo, I gotta go.
No. One more thing.
What?
One more thing. You and Ruga. You and Ruga. Yo, I watched the video in chat. I'll play it after if you didn't see it. I know we all watched the original video when they're face to face, but you got on a live stream afterwards with I think 4 extra in the back. He's funny, by the way. Trap Lil Ross. By the way, did you hire Trap Lil Ross or No Jumper? He should stay in the United States. I think that's a decent. I think that's a decent fit.
He should definitely stay out here.
The only thing I'll tell you and I'll tell him, you can't sharp him, which means he's no, and this is real advice. Sharp at a point when you have a YouTuber who people think does numbers, even if it's not really true, you have to protect it and live with the image, right? You can't put him on the news. Trap Lil Ross is a guy who does millions. You can't have him on every broadcast. It's like 1090 Jake. And by the way, I'm glad as much as I know he appeared on your shit and even my shit, I'm glad he stopped appearance on everybody else's shit because he's seen as more of a pristine media figure because he's not being whored out. For example,
you just
me
don't need to do every podcast. Like you realize that at some point that this is just not good for your image to do everything,
Also, when people think that you're the guy who do millions, you should only set it up where you're doing big shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do big shit and then Drake it out, which means like you get in the comment section of the other shit or you interact with it, but you don't do everything. You get what I'm saying? Like pull like this.
Nah, I agree with that.
Yo, I kid you not. Like my assistant just told me. I'll tell you offline if you want to know. They were like, yo, you turned down this interview. Like for me, I won't do other podcasts. I'll do your shit, of course. I'll do Vlad's shit, but I'm really selective after that, right? And like I'll do Flagrant. So someone came to me and my assistant said, yo, so-and-so wanted you for a pod. They offered $50,000 for the interview, and you told them no. And I was like, wait, I thought it was like $20,000. I thought I was cool with the $20,000 turn down. I was like, 50. Hold on, wait, I turned 50 down.
Who's paying 50 for an interview? What the fuck?
I swear that's what my I want to say. Wait,
is this some super lame shit that like you wouldn't want to be associated with otherwise? So they have to
no, actually, it's not. No, yo, they've had big guests, but they pay. I don't want to like out them right now. I'll tell you offline.
Yeah, I need to know. That's crazy. Wow.
Vlad won't. I ain't gonna try to give it all away. There's only a few places, but anyway, yeah, Vlad got it. But once my assistant said, I was like, yeah, usually I turn shit down just because like, bro, like, because even when I was watching your pod, you said something that was exactly right. Why would I go do something on somebody else's platform? I could just do it on my own. I'm not gonna just, bro. What are you talking about? You get what I'm saying? So it's like for me, it would take something that makes it like, all right, 50 bands. All right, now we're talking. But like, if somebody offered me 10, 15,000, respectfully, I'm still not doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Bro, I could just.
I mean,
bro,
I did
get
so
on the
many
live
bullshit
stream.
interviews over the years that I really don't even give a fuck. Like if somebody offered me like a legitimate amount of money that was worth my time, yeah, sure, I'll do it. But at this point, like I remember one time I went to New York, I did your shit, but I probably did like 10 other podcasts in the course of like 4 or 5 days. And by the end of it, I was just like, I did Axe and that did good. I did Flagrant and that did good. Barstool and that was cool. But besides that, like all of this shit was like, it's basically just like networking because you're just hanging out with the people, having a conversation. I would rather just go meet up with somebody that I respect rather than like go do an interview with them and just fucking do some phoned in bullshit because like I put out 10 other interviews that week,
Yeah, I mean, right now, I'm turning down they're offering me $25K to do a 20v1. I said no to all of them so far.
Yeah, they keep offering me that shit too. I keep saying no. Yeah.
For me, it's like diluting it, and also I think this is the greatest thing about building your own platform. It's very important to know, right? Like obviously sometimes you want to promote and cross promote, right? Like so me getting on Vlad is, touching some audience that Vlad has, me talking to you, or be involved in the No Jumper universe. Okay, all right, some people might fuck with me, or likewise, some people that fuck with me might fuck with you. But it's like I realize the benefit of when people want to see me, cut that fucking stream on when I say I'm live, or go to that YouTube channel that's gonna clip it up. Don't think you're gonna, because, and by the way, there's so many ways to as the saying goes, to kill a cat or skin the cat or whatever. Charleston White could do everybody else's platform, but he doesn't have a central YouTube channel, right? So it's like he's going around and give him 8,000, you'll do an interview. For me, I'm gonna crack a stream up and we're gonna be straight. So it's like, why the fuck would I ever go do somebody else's platform unless I fuck with you, right?
Nah, yeah. I mean, it's like, why go out and give away all that content? Because realistically, like if I even going on Vlad, like Vlad's gonna kind of ask me like the crazy clickbaity questions that like I might not really want to talk about on my platform. So you're kind of like you know, I'm happy to do it for somebody like Vlad. But, you know, like most of the times when I go on somebody else's podcast, they're, you know, if I really respect them as an interviewer, it's different. But if they're just going to ask me like the most obvious 10 questions that are going to come up after like 20 minutes of Googling, it's like, why am I even doing this? Like, this is totally fucking pointless unless like I really, like I just did Cam Newton and I sat down and talked to him about whatever the fuck you want to talk about because I respect him and shit, you know? And,
Yeah.
but like, I'm not really like trying to extend that to everybody else out there, you know?
No, of course. All right. Yo, thank you for your time. And by the way, no matter, I know you firing people at the very whim of how you wake up or whatever goes on in your life. Make sure 100% you never get rid of the Adam and Wack show. That's actually one I actually tune in. I do watch even the premieres on Sundays. I think whenever y'all premiere, I think it's Sundays.
Oh shit, that's like church.
No, what was that? yo, that's the best content you got. When you and Wack sit down, is really good. Wack is, you know, you need to tell all your podcasters in like your universe, they need to learn a thing or two from Wack. When sometimes I feel like y'all don't have much topic sometimes, or it's like thin, and like I could see Wack just saying the clubhouse in him is gonna stir the drama. Or I could see you gonna just bring your life into it, knowing he's gonna have an adverse reaction. That's good content. Everybody else, you know, I feel like they bounce off of you. Wack and you are probably the only two people that are equal in that in everything you got going on. I love watching that show. Truth be told.
I appreciate that. Yeah, Wack's the man. All right, I'm gonna talk to you later.
All right, bro.
Much love. Good talking to you, bro.
Definitely. All right, just had a 50-minute call with Adam, I think. So Durk is not locked up. I don't know, chat. All right. All right. Thank you guys. If you guys are watching, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna stay on the phone. I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of this whole thing with is Durk locked up. I have a sneaky suspicion that he's not locked up. I have a sneaky suspicion that he might have been approached for a conversation. This would be the conversation of saying, hey, listen, you've seen the indictment that we unsealed. We believe you are co-conspirator, number one. We're cutting deals to some of these other guys. They're going to tell on you. You're probably going to be in an indictment soon. We're going to give you this opportunity to probably do a proffer with us or do something with us that could probably help your situation before they even get to that point. Because once they start talking, you're done. Once they start pointing the finger at you, you're done. We don't need you anymore. So this is your only opportunity. And hey, you can bring a lawyer in. We could sit and talk. Or you could say, fuck y'all. I'll see y'all in court. And we'll come back with a superseding indictment sponsored by the DA or a grand jury, sorry, with other, cooperants who are corroborating the things that we believe, naming you, and you're going to be in court. So we'll see what that is. Anyway, chat, we're going to take a nice little shift to the YSL case, chat. So, oh my God, this is so crazy. Let me go to Thugger Daily. Shout out to Thugger Daily. Let me give a really good breakdown, really quick, and then we're going to watch some video. All right? So let me tell you what's going on in the YSL case. Because, by the way, it's about to come to a conclusion, I believe, very quickly. Okay. Where do I start? The YSL case is on the third judge at this point. Judge Glanville was the first judge. Then he got recused. Then the second judge recused himself. And then the third judge, I think the third or maybe the fourth, but the third happens to be this white lady who's now the judge. Here's the point about all of this. there's so many things happening. Now, why was the first judge recused? Recused mean removed, and you're basically stepping down to let someone else be the judge. Here's the current judge, if you don't know. The current judge is here. The first judge recused himself because they did what's called an ex parte meeting. Let me explain to you what ex parte meeting is. Ex parte meeting means that there is without a party and there was a meeting that was happening. Now, an ex parte meeting only means that there's three parties in the court. Okay, we don't consider the jury a party. They're a neutral arbiter. They're the people to make a decision. We consider the judge, who, you know, they're supposed to be neutral, but they are a party. We consider the defense counsel, because usually the defendant don't talk. They're a party. Even if it's multiple defendants or multiple defense attorneys, they're a party. And then the other party is the plaintiff. And the plaintiff in this situation, when it comes to criminal cases, is the state. So the state of Georgia, represented by the county DAs, the ADAs, right, which are the assistant district attorneys. Each district or each county has a district attorney, and then they have assistants, and the assistants prosecute the case. The district attorney is Fonnie Willis. She has many people in her office that are assistant district attorneys, and they prosecute the case. So the first judge was recused because they met with YSL Woody in the chambers, and they did not invite anyone from the defense team. Why did they meet with YSL Woody? He kept saying, I don't recall. He was playing games on the stand. And they wanted him to realize that the seriousness of this is that, number one, if you tell the truth as you pretty much told, that's why we gave you this plea deal, you won't go to jail. But if you lie, you'll go to jail. And they kind of wanted to, you know, kind of heavy-handedly push him to be a good boy on the stand. Instead, he kept playing games for the most part. And when the DA or the ADAs tried to make him stop playing games, the defense realized that they had an ex parte meeting. So they threatened him, so to speak, to cooperate in a way that would allow the ADAs to get whatever testimony they wanted out of him. Now, they had an ex parte meeting where they were explaining to him that he could serve time if he didn't cooperate how the DA wanted, and blah, 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 blah. And after Steele, which is Brian Steele, brought that up to say, hey, that ex parte meeting, that was highly, you know, illegal. Like, we should be a part of you trying to coerce or force or, you know, encourage the potential witness to testify. That's a thing. Yo, if you're gonna try to tell a witness they have to testify, the defense should be there if it's gonna be a fair trial. So they basically recused the judge because he did not disclose it. And by the way, he tried to put Thug's lawyer in jail, which is Brian Steele. So they recused him. Then someone else came in. That person got recused. And I think there was another person that came in that got recused as well, based on, like, you know, it was conflicts. Oh, shit. Yo, I used to defend that person when I was a private attorney. Or, shit, my bailiff used to fuck that person. I think that's exactly what happened for the two judges. And they came to this white lady who's now the judge, which is this white lady here. Now, she's dealing with the longest, and by the way, I want to put this in perspective. This is day 150. I want to do this Google with y'all. Longest trials in Georgia history. You're going to see that the Young Thug one is the longest, but the second longest, do you know what that is, chat? And I want to show y'all this. Second longest trial in Georgia history. The second longest is actually a case. It surpassed the record of the 2014 and 2015 Atlanta public school teacher scandal. Let me just look that up. How many days? Okay. It lasted 8 months. Okay. If we actually look at the days that it actually went for, sorry, I can't pull that up. How many days did that last for? It was the longest criminal, lasted 8 months. The lead prosecutor was Fonnie Willis. Before the end of the trial, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I forgot how many days, but like it was about 80 days or like 70 or 60. It was something. Basically, the current trial is about double that, right? So the current trial that Young Thug got going on is about double the second longest trial. Now, why does that matter? It matters because every time there's a motion for mistrial, a mistrial means that this trial would not count, which means that you guys would go back to a particular place of, are you going to try these defendants based upon a grand jury indictment, or are you going to pass and not try them? And here's the point. The prosecutor, when does a mistrial get granted? Well, it could be granted for many different reasons. It could be granted when you have taken the legal process for granted as a prosecutor, when you have disobeyed or you have neglected or overlooked or disrespected the legal rights and authority that, you know, a defendant could hold, and when you have disrespected the court. We've seen in the case with Alec Baldwin with the whole thing with the gun with the rust shooting thing, there was what's called Brady evidence that was granted a mistrial, but it was granted, actually not mistrial, it was granted actually dismissed, but it with prejudice, right? All of those things could happen to be a mistrial, right? A mistrial just means fuck this trial. Like we haven't got to, you know, it could be dismissed, but a judge is not going to dismiss this. They're just going to grant a mistrial, right? And by the way, I think the Alec Baldwin shit was mistrial too. Hold on, let me just see. Because once you're in trial, Alec Baldwin. Yeah, mid-trial. I think it's a mistrial. Is it a mistrial? Who cares? I'm trying to be very. Oh no, it was dismissed. Never mind. Okay. So mistrial is just a way to how to punitively address a prosecutor or the process not being fair to the defendants, right? Now here's the thing with a mistrial. If a court grants a mistrial in a case, it could be done in two ways, with prejudice and without prejudice. Now, if it's done without prejudice, it means you could file again. For example, if you lose any lawsuit, and this is just how it works in the courts, and they say this is dismissed or this is whatever without prejudice, it means you could refile, right? Like they'll do it. The most common thing is, say I went out on a date with a girl. It was close to New York, but it was really in Jersey. I sue her in New York court because she slashed all 4 of my tires. Now, her lawyers can say, well, yeah, they went out on a date, but they weren't in New York City. They were actually in New Jersey. So this lawsuit was filed in the wrong place. What will happen is that the court will then file a dismissal without prejudice, saying you can refile it. Or sometimes if you've got certain details wrong. So without prejudice, you can refile. With prejudice, it's usually a punitive act by the courts. You cannot refile, right? Which means you fucked up so much, the court does not want to hear it again. So this is where we're at with this whole YSL case. We talked about the judges fucking up. So one judge allowed an ex parte hearing. Glanville, he got out of here. Another judge, her bailiff was fucking someone that worked for YSL, conflict of interest, out of here. The other person, they recused themselves for some other shit. Now this white judge, she's a no nonsense person, but she's been scolding the prosecutor saying, y'all are fucking up. Y'all don't know how to try a case. Now, let me tell you about trying a case. And this is the problem in the YSL case. So Fonnie Willis lost her main top sniper. I've played this guy a shit ton. Young Thug, Prosecutor, Dark. Let me see if I can find it. Where is this guy? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my God! It was a Young Thug prosecutor would say, "Yo, this is a guy in the shadows." Like, I love hearing that over the superhero beat. Where is it at? Young Thug. He's like, "Yo, this is the most powerful guy, Your Honor. You cannot let him out." Where is this guy? Young Thug attorney. Dark. It was like Dark Shadows. Sorry, Chad. All right, I can't find this guy. Hold on, give me 1 second. Why can't I find it? What the fuck? I've played it before. Young Thug. Prosecutor. King Slime. Yeah, that's what I had to type. This guy.
That you see the shadow in the back of the room. He's the one directing traffic. He is the one they're all afraid of. He's the one that's King Slime. He's pulling the shots. He is the most dangerous of the 28, Judge. And I implore you not to grant him a bond. He is dangerous. The setup they've given to you is actually going to be less control, not more. If he gets a burner, Judge, and the court may know this, a lot of the communications that Mr. Williams is on FaceTime because it's not traceable, it's not trackable. And we know that to be their MO. He gets a burner, he gets in there, he runs his gang from inside, and he won't get that, and no one's going to throw his cell.
Okay. I'm not going to search the prosecutor's name too much, but that guy's on business. He knows what he's doing. Okay? This nigga, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm sorry to make it about racial lines, but them black women who's in court for Fonnie Willis don't know what they doing. This white man, he was on business. If this white man, he got promoted, literally, he got a job mid-trial and left. I forgot where he works now. What's this guy's name? Atlanta rapper. Okay, Jesus Christ. What's this guy's name? He took a job somewhere else.
And Harvey moment.
And you can respond to Mr. Steele's presentation at this point in time, sir. And you can respond to Mr.
That I'm about to have a rely on the statement of age.
Okay. I don't know his name. Does anybody know his name? I think he went to Cobb County. Does anybody know this guy's name? If this guy was the DA, Young Thug would be underneath the jail cell. Does anybody remember this guy's name? Anybody remember this guy's name? Fuck. I just don't want to Google his name the whole time. No, that's not his name. Someone said Mike Burncock. No, it's not. No. Y'all are trolling me. This is the guy right here. Boy, y'all, why y'all be like trolling me so much, man? Let me try to find it. Nah, y'all just trolling me. Y'all just trolling me. Young Thug prosecutor gets off case. Yo, y'all all trolling me right now. Yo, chat, we're 6 hours in. Don't troll me. Bro, I'm trying to show y'all a point, and I'm telling y'all exactly why Young Thug is like violating these motherfuckers, bro. All right, hold on. I know I'm gonna get to it. I know I'm gonna get to it because somebody's gonna have the
You
transcript.
see the shadow in the back of the room. He is the one they're all afraid of.
You see the shadows in the back of the room. King Slime. Somebody gonna have his name. I'm gonna figure it out. The reason I need his name, Michael Slocum. I feel like you're lying to me. Michael Slocum. Yo, y'all talking about Young Thug. I feel like y'all trolling me. Yeah, I feel like y'all trolling me. Look at y'all. Philidor skid pants. Like, yeah, all right, man, get out of here, bro. Why don't I have the guy name? What's the name of this fucking guy?
You see the shadow in the...
This is him. Okay, y'all just trolling me, right?
That you see the shadow in the back.
All right, I'm gonna find out who this is. Hold on.
It's not...
You guys are really trolling me when I'm trying to like give y'all some knowledge. God damn, bro. Is this it?
You remove Coleman. I'll stay there with Judge when the...
Young Thug arraignment. Let's go to arraignment because I think he was around then.
Sad to say, Lil Durk has been booked, man. It's gonna be a lot of videos coming out about Lil Durk, man. This is honestly sad, bro. I'm gonna keep it a being. Like, this is actually sad, like genuinely sad. Lil Durk literally had such a, I don't want to say such a promising career because he still has his career right now. He has his album coming out in a month. Like Lil Durk has so much positive going for him. Like, this case for him is how I see if King Von was still alive for the FBG Duck case, like he would have got booked the same way. And they're gonna pin everything on Durk. There's already snitches, like what Rex said. There's a murder involved, murder for hire. They're probably gonna come with a RICO case after. This is not state charges. This is federal charges too. So it's very, very, very much different. Man, I can't really say what I want to say because, YouTube is very weird, but seeing Dirk change his religion recently, they said it's good to be that specific religion while in jail, which I agree. You see a lot of, you feel me, people, that religion, you feel me? It's like they're like a group in jail and they stay together, which is good. But man, going from being a 8, probably 9-figure man, private jets, mansions, to a cell, man, that must do something to you mentally that you can't even fathom, bro. And Lil Durk, honestly, he's like rap wise, he's like up there. Like he's the 21 Savages, whichever tier is the Lil Babies, 21 Savage. You put Lil Durk right in that tier, like the tier right under the Kendricks, J. Cole's, Drake's, them. He's literally the tier right below them. And you know, it's sad. Lil Durk's been in the game for so long, man. You told him about Slide for Von. He allegedly really did slide for Von. Now he's in this situation. All we could do is pray and hope for the best. You know, I'm consider myself a realist, and I'm looking at the situation. There's snitches, like all the evidence, like OTF cards for everything, and bro, like Lil Durk is ahead of all of this. Like, I really just hope he doesn't. If Lil Durk gets life in prison, I know his heart's gonna drop. And how Lil Durk says that he hates snitches, how much he prides himself on hating snitches. Like, I always wonder to myself, if it's someone in Lil Durk's position, if it's either life in prison or you snitch and you get 5 to 10 years, are you snitching? Would you throw your whole life away? You're not going to get to see any of your kids physically grow up anymore. All your money, you have all this money right now, but that money's not, you're the breadwinner, bro. Like 5 to 10 years, 20 years, who knows? The family's connected to you might be broke. Like, you're the breadwinner, bro. Like, it's a crazy world we live in, bro. I genuinely feel bad for Dirk, but man, it's hard to even feel bad for Dirk because then you'd have to feel bad for Quando, and it's the whole situation is just sad because it's all this literally started from King Von and Jania, bro. King Von, Asian Doll, Jania, like it's just woman, bro. Woman caused this whole thing to happen. It was a chain reaction, and now we're here. But it's your boy Big Egg News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and please, 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 please don't, like, woman holds so much power, bro. Like, it's so crazy. And I'm out.